We return.
Hold. Clap.
Oh, I didn't clap before though. That's not gonna do it. We zoom out from Shadbro.
And then back in.
And then back in, and then back out. And then it does a little spinny around. And we go into the magical city of Zarbanon, into the blood-soaked alleyway. And Father Donavan is like on his knees clutching Morgo going, my boy! He puts a couple healing potions into you. 15.
Dude, did you write? Spoiled brat.
What? What do you mean?
You get 15 HP back.
Okay. I'm full.
You're full? Hey. Good.
Okay.
Father, do you think that would be enough for you? I think that's enough for you to wake up. Your eyes. And you see Father Donavan.
It's more like one eye, and then the other one.
Like your little. Do frogs have like an underneath island?
I think so.
Like a second island?
Oh.
Like a film over there.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know what it's
Squelch
called.
open. Goes, what in the non-existent hell's happened to you, boy?
I like clutch onto his robes or his whatever he's wearing right now, and I try and I pull myself up to him like to whisper in his ear,
What is it?
I say, I saw him.
You saw who? You saw who?
I see dead people. He who knew. And then I just say, he's so sad.
You saw. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Perception?
Yeah. Or
Bro.
insight.
Insight?
Dude, one or the other, bro.
Can I make a medicine check?
No.
How about, can I make a...
Ooh.
No! Okay. Perception or insight? Can I do insight?
One or the other.
They're both the same.
Okay. Fucking figure
Dude!
it out.
Why are you so mean to me, bro?
There's one bullet left in this thing, and I'm good.
And I'm the only one who you've been shooting!
Why are you...
You have shot no one else!
Dude.
You strength for the whole
Can I roll my -2 athletics?
You sure can, buddy.
I like do a flip on him, or
Yeah.
I get him into a wrestler's hold. Ooh! I'll do insight. 24.
24.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will say there is a higher degree of success you could get on that roll.
For what?
For 24 isn't the highest degree of success for this.
Okay.
If you wanted, yeah.
Oh my fucking god!
I'm just saying you don't have to.
I literally could only have rolled a nat 20 to get higher.
Yeah.
So what do you want me to... So,
I'm just saying. Hey.
Did I succeed or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
You look.
Dude, you're fake, bro.
Dude, fuck
You're
you.
so fucking fake.
Can I fucking generate the existence of this world?
Dude, I would love for you to do that.
Dude, I'd love for me to do that.
Use your words.
I'm trying.
If I got a higher degree of success, would it be easier for you?
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro. Dude, you're lame.
Look, I have to weave.
Dude, you weave
garbage, bro.
Dude.
Stop shooting me!
Dude.
This is why you're the only one getting shot.
It's true.
I'm just gonna
It's
put
your
that out
fault.
there.
It is your fault.
Dude, I'm the only one getting shot because I chose to be a healer in this game.
Dude, yeah.
And he
that's
knows what I
fine.
do to him when he's a healer.
It's true. You say to him that you saw he who knew. And tears burst from his eyes. He goes,
He's faking it, bro.
dude.
But you don't know.
Dude,
Dude,
I
he's
get
not
a
faking
24
nothing.
You would've
and Jared
known if
doesn't
you got
give
a
me
crit.
nothing.
Dude, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. Tears burst from his eyes. Dude, he's so sad. He's so sad. He's like, you saw him and he was sad. No! Dude, that sucks.
Reality check, Jerry! Reality check! Give me what he's really thinking!
Okay, on this wisdom reality check, we're gonna take a little deep dive into the nature side of wisdom. This contestant here is gonna have to tell me. It's gonna be given 2 pictures of plants.
What?
You're gonna take 2 pictures of plants,
What is this garbage? This is
and you're gonna tell me which of these is poisonous.
What?
Which one is
This
it?
isn't nature!
This
Yeah.
is.
Dude, you're finding what one's poisonous, which one's not.
This is
In a game of which one's poisonous and which one's not.
This is fake, bro.
Gage, stop.
Inside
whining.
reality check, I get a nature reality check.
You're
Bro, it's
whining.
wisdom, bro.
Dude.
Okay. All right. You'll need a critical success to find the information you're looking for. If you get a reality check, that's more. It's better. But a regular success will not do it. If he gets 1 right, that's a regular success.
Okay.
In this context, that will not be enough.
Yes.
If he gets 2 of them right, critical success. 3, reality warp.
Turbo success.
Turbo. You're gonna go turbo mode.
Dude.
Let's start with the easiest one. For
Dumb.
Don't give our location away.
Dude.
oh shit. Blurb that.
Yeah, we're gonna get
Easy
got.
one for the North American native. Oh, I'm sorry. Can I help you?
Dude.
You looking for something?
Hey, good. You could do a insight reality check.
Dude.
It would be the same thing.
Insight. How many fucks do I give right now?
Enough to be
Okay.
talking to you about.
Hey,
Show me pictures!
there's a picture right.
No color.
Dude!
Black and white! Black and white!
Bro!
Black and white, bro!
Dude!
You
What
should
is it, Gage?
You should show me a computer screen.
What is
Pull it up on your phone! What is this?
Dude, what do you get back over there? I'm gonna pull that gun out and kill you.
Dude!
What is it, Gage?
Bro, it's smaller! This
Which
is so
of
much
these-
smaller!
Which of these
Well-
is edible? Which one can you eat?
Dude!
Dude, just one.
Dude!
I'm on your side, bro.
That's
Great.
Look! Look!
Which?
Dude!
That one is so small.
Look up!
Dude, you're not back. You did it.
Which one of these can you fucking eat? Listen, I know this is the poisonous one.
Okay. What's the name of this one?
What?
Jerry, you should have just gone with the staring contest.
Dude, we're in too deep. He's got 1 point. Hey, mark down. He's got 1 point.
I can
Morello?
remember this.
No. Morel.
No.
You said Morello. You had an A to that, and that's yellow in Spanish. Okay. Hey! What's this stuff?
No way.
Bro!
Hey, it's just a coin flip, bud. How about you?
Yeah, why?
How about you fucking guess? How about you use your big brain? Tell me which of these will kill.
Dude!
Which one of these can you?
Bro.
Dude,
Dude!
I'm sorry you don't know your mushrooms.
Dude, that is true.
It would be great if there was any color at all.
Dude, this is kind of a brown. And this is all black. You can see this is a leaf.
This one.
Is what?
What do you
Is
mean?
it edible or is it poisonous? Which one are you poisonous?
Dude, he said, which one's poisonous?
Okay.
And then I
that's
went
all
like
I-
this.
Okay.
And then he went,
Okay.
what do you mean?
I said, dude.
Is it right? Dude.
Ooh. This one's a death cow. And this one's a Caesar tree.
Idiot. Dude.
I would have.
Dude!
Hey.
Bro.
You missed the second point. It can still come back for the third one.
He can still get a crit.
Dude, I might as well just be flipping a coin, bro.
Dude, hey. You
Look.
got the first one because you knew what it was, right?
Because you're
Because
so
you had a
wise.
brain.
Because you're so wise.
Dude,
You just need to use your brain.
I didn't come to play D&D and have to fucking get quizzed on mushrooms, bro.
Dude, look,
It really sounds like a skill issue on your part.
hey, maybe if the card game company that I asked to use their game got back to me instead of just sending me to legal and telling me to fuck off, maybe we could have a more interesting game here. But we live in a world with rules and mushrooms that might kill you. And these aren't mushrooms, this is just plants.
It's so real.
Dude, hey. Devin's colorblind. Is he gonna eat a mushroom and die?
Yes.
I'm not playing this game.
Why'd you bring that up? Dude, Gage is so good. He's so wise.
Dude, you did it.
What are they called? What are the plants called?
Oh my gosh, this one's. This one. That's
What's the small one? What's the really
What's the
small
really
one?
small one? That's a morel.
Okay.
I figured that one would have been fucking identifiable. This one's called Death Comas.
What the fuck?
And this one's called Wild Garlic. Good job, you
I
did
like
it.
that. I like that. Yeah, that sounds good.
Nice critical to success there, buddy. I'm proud of you.
This guy's a fucking cheater.
Bro, don't laugh.
Dude! Bro, I just want to fucking...
Dude, whenever you're getting down, just think about it.
You tell Father Donavan that you saw he who knew. He was sad. And for the barest of moments, you see a flash, like a squinch of his brow furrow in anger before he bursts into tears and he goes, "You saw he who knew? Boy, this is prophetic. This is a landmark in your time of being. I'm sorry that I could be here to protect you, and I'm sorry all these things happened to you, but this is a boon."
I just nod and I say, "I have been marked." And I like show him my neck with his handprints on my neck.
His eyes go wide. He's like, "Oh, you certainly have."
You gained that southern drawl.
Yeah, dude. But I'm trying to commit to it more. It's hard.
Has he always had the southern drawl?
It's
I mean, I feel
I
like
want
it'll
him
be-
to have it. It's just me in the moment remembering to put it on there when I'm
Okay.
talking.
Dude,
That's
it's
fair.
a tough one.
I feel like yours comes from Donovan. Who
It does. It
and
comes
then
all
I
from
come
you.
from just. I mean, I guess not really anything. Baughlan doesn't talk like I do, but
Jorgo just likes doing that.
I think Jorgo's comes from him just not wanting to talk that much.
that could be it too, yeah.
He's a gruff guy. But be that as it may, from what you boys have told me, boys, what happened here? What was this killer? There is a killer on the loose. And I've read the files and, well, he's killed before. He'll kill again.
He's ancient.
And
Stop! Fuck you, Avery. Piece of shit, bro.
Dude, I've done nothing.
Dude, I hate you.
if he's targeting members of the church now, well, I just won't do.
No, it won't. I fuck you.
I have to get used to it.
I know, I do too, bro.
Bear with me.
Dude, I can't open my mouth and look at you and have you smiling at me, bro.
Bear with me in this time of trouble, time of hardship.
I turn to my left and all I see is Hannah Montana.
It was the best of both worlds.
Fuck, you threw me off with Hannah Montana, bro. Dude, I gotta find the path again.
You gotta lock in.
Bro.
No, you gotta lock in.
Dude, Gage. Dude.
Dude!
Don't look at me.
I do declare.
I do declare. Fellas, how about you say it's high time we get this killer off our streets? I think it's high time a higher power takes care of this. Now, I can bring you more gold. Drogo, would you accompany us to a council meeting so I can bring this? You drove it off, but there's no saying if he won't come back. You seem pretty proficient at driving him off before. May I acquire your services as an escort for us to this council meeting?
There is truly no one better to protect me than my brother.
You aren't acquiring anything. Because you weren't here to protect me, brother.
Oh my
So I'm
god!
going with them anywhere.
You see a little slant in his steadfast grin for a second. He says, "You're right."
I don't disrespect him any more than that, but
Yeah.
I say that and
Yeah.
then I just start walking with Morgo.
You guys go through the streets as the ranger and Baughlan stay behind with the witch as she does some incantations on the severed head. And you guys move through the city of Zarbanon towards the center, towards the sort of complex that is at the base of the Archmage's Tower. You guys are moving through these city streets, and it's immense sculpted, fabricated stone with these large archways and little bridges going between buildings, and all these small doorways and little platforms for Grung to jump between, and these massive road openings because horses are allowed in here, and essentially, incentivized to be owned here. There are troughs and...
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is there a noticeable amount of horses that have the Iron Saddle brand on them? Or is that something I can roll for?
That's yeah. You're paying attention to that for a while, and you see several go by. purebred looking, strong horses. Some of the squat volcanic ones. But many horses here bear the mark of Iron Saddle Farm.
Can I, if you want me to make a check, can I tell, like, are they, like, the main supplier of the city of horses? Or, like, what's the ratio? Is there a ratio?
Go ahead and make a perception check for that.
11.
11. I mean, you definitely see them. You definitely see the mark here and there. It's hard to get a gauge on because you're just going straight from that alleyway over to the center of the city.
Yeah, we're not like taking a long route.
Yeah, you're not like combing the city for them. You see a number of them, but you see a couple of competitive industry horses. Other.
Jerry, what's the other most prevalent brand I see?
Bro, the other most prevalent brand you see?
I was into this.
The copper saddle range.
There's like a fancy looking queue on some of them. Notably more on like the Pegasi side of things for Clark's Industries.
Clark with a Q?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll say you also see a symbol of a. You see a little icon of like a suspension bridge for their branding, and that is Miss Bridge Stables. Yeah,
awesome.
But you make your way through. There are a couple checkpoints, and Father Donavan with his retinue. With Father Donavan is this large figure, clad essentially just in a white sheet. No eye holes either. It is just a white sheet over this large figure that sort of carries along this big sack at its side.
Do I know who this is?
This is motherfucking. This is Theros.
Theros?
Yeah.
How do you spell
THOROCE.
Theros?
This is the Star of Tithe.
So then, can I ask you, Jerry?
Yeah.
Is this surprising that he's coming with us?
No.
Okay.
Whenever Father Donavan needs some muscle for something, he brings Theros along.
Okay.
Do
I know Theros' race? Or is that like a secret?
You've never seen him without the sheet on.
Okay. I would just as a just as like a tidbit.
Yeah.
I would 100% go up to him when we start moving and like pay my respects to him or whatever.
Yeah.
Just to acknowledge his presence.
He doesn't talk a whole lot.
I'm sure. Yeah.
He does like returning gestures with you.
Okay.
But yeah, you guys come up to this huge this huge sort of meeting hall, and you guys go past the reception desk and just head in with Father Donavan in tow. He's a member of the council.
Yeah.
And you see there's like a little like one of the like stenographers that just like
a court
like a court person and looks up and says, "Oh, Father Donavan, there wasn't any meeting scheduled today." Says, "Son, we need to get all the council members here pronto. There's been a new sighting of that killer, And he made an attempt on my son and vicariously the church.
Does Father Donovan know prestidigitation?
I
I am still covered. My robes are just blood, like covered in blood.
Covered
So I don't
in
know
blood.
if there would be if someone could take care of that for me, or if I need to just walk into this thing with blood-covered robes.
Let me get it for you, son.
Never mind. He just like spits on my clothes and like rubs a cloth or something.
It takes him. You see him notably like make some hand signs and then like he'll bites his lip for a sec and then does it again and okay. So there you go, boy. Nice and proper before the council to get in here. The stenographer, sort of bookie, goes, oh, none of the council members are in today. And Donovan says, well, can we get Ilram here so we can, get everyone here on time? She says, really? Ilram's around. Give him a ring for me, would you? And contacts the thing, and a little portal opens up, and you see this bookish high elf male with these looped glasses that hang sort of on his nose. Yeah. And Father Donovan says, everyone here now. Kaleb's back. And he gestures towards you. Still, you're prestidigitated, but you're still coated in your own blood in areas. He says, oh, right away. Portals. You guys, in this grandiose meeting hall, where the stone is made of one solid slab of opal, where each of the high rises, each of the chairs is made of one solid gemstone carved into a throne. High above, 20 feet in the air, each of these pedestals has a portal open up above it, and a council member of high magical prestige, high magical prestige appears. Father Donovan takes his own seat on a high diamond throne. Notably absent in the sort of the most grandiose filing to one that is taller and higher above at 30 feet. The most magnificent gemstone that either of you two have ever seen, including your wall of opal in the temple. A huge, impossibly immense rainbow quartz stone. The very heart of the mountain, carved and shaped into a chair for the Archmage himself, who does not appear. Okay. You are left with the stenographer kind of at the foot on a rather nice plush bench. Still encrusted with gems on the side, but maybe not as grandiose as these solid testaments of gem capabilities. The war chief, Endok Augustion, a hobgoblin that is in charge of the military affairs of Zarbanon, breaks the silence and goes, Father, what have you brought us here to discuss today? And you see, even as he enters in on his massive ruby throne, he is scrawling on different bits of parchment. Other notes and things are flying around him, in like a little storm as he's just like scribbling on things and looking at maps and very, very much is not paying much attention to this meeting, but rather sees it as a nuisance. Donavan replies saying, "Well, we left some sticks in the fire for too long. This, I don't know, we never really came up with a name for him. This decade killer. He's been around since the formation of this myth. He has killed dozens. And now he threatens my son. He threatens a structure of power in this community. He threatens the one man who can really, really make a difference in our people's well-being." I want either of you. I don't know how invested in this you are as a guard.
Literally looking at walls, and if I'm not looking at random
There's a lot of
walls-
pretty stuff to look at.
Yeah, if I'm not looking at that, I'm literally just staring at my brother.
Go ahead and make a. What are you looking
I think Morgo is more introspective and thinking about
at? Thinking about the stuff that's been happening.
the killer, but I think he's leaning on more of his interaction with He Who Knew, and I think he realizes what Father Donavan, like the emotion that passed through him, but he doesn't realize, what that actually means, and I think he's kind of past that now, and he's just more introspective of like, why was he sad? Why did he look like that? What can I do to do that? And I'm not paying attention to any of the conversation. Actually, I think I'm praying actively on my knees, just like praying.
Okay. You see this halfling speak up. These long yellow robes that are sort of like braided with gold, and this silver and gold and diamond crusted necklace, and has a chalice of wine in his hand. He says, "Well, I don't really see the reason we should be taking such a notice to all these rabble. What's a stray mage dying here and there every decade going to do? We have resources that are better spent elsewhere."
What is this person?
This guy is Perner Mistbridge. He's a gnome.
Who?
Perner Mistbridge.
Can I ask what his council position is?
He is illusion master. Your contempt is noted, Perner, but due to recent precedents, I think we are working on many projects that are very important. We should shift our resources, and on the word resources, the door bursts open with a huge gust of air as fresh air and soot is blown into this meeting hall. And you see a tall, elven man with this long sort of beard that's braided with different leaves, and a long cloak on him, as you see Bojack, the archdruid, enter through the door and say, "I had a word about use of resources. I've been told that all of our country's about to fall into the ocean because you fuckers could not keep your promise. What are we using souls for now, huh? and you see behind him a retinue of different horses have followed him, and you see a couple of druids flank at the sides. You know why those plains up above y'all are called the Promised Plains? When your leader came here and settled here, he promised to keep this place livable and suitable for the horses that reside here. Not just the horses, but everything that was already here when y'all got here. The whole fucking country sinks into the ocean. That don't really seem like keeping a promise to me. And you see thorns and vines and different tree roots start to sprout and encroach on the entryway. So, I got a question for y'all. What are you using the souls for? And I think we're going to leave off there for now.
Oh. I like it.
The mystery.
Every single session we have, I start with questions and I end with more questions.
Thanks for tuning in to Reality Check. See you Sunday.
On all of us. Damn.
3, 2, 1.